Hello, I'm sure you guys already know my name because I'm your link leader, but I'm Peter D'Angelo, and we're going to be doing a lesson about goals today, which should be pretty cool. So, throughout this, we're going to learn how to set goals, what goals are good, how to balance out goals, and sometimes dropping goals, and priorities as well. So, let's get started. We're going to be doing an activity with balloons today, which is pretty fun. When I did this was one of my favorite activities. So let's brainstorm a bunch of priorities and things that we want to prioritize in our life together. Oh, wow, did you say our friends? Cool, so I'm gonna take that, and this is a balloon, and this is a marker. I'm gonna write friends on the balloon. Take this aside. All right, we're gonna need one more for this activity. Oh, sports? All right, sports. So we have our two balloons, and I'm going to give a little example. We're gonna try to balance these out. Wow, so easy. With only two minimal things, it's very easy to balance out. But a third thing comes in. What do we wanna focus on? School? All right, so we write school on this one. This is our third. Balance it out. I don't know how to juggle, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. But it's pretty easy to keep them off the ground. All right, with three. Three's maintainable. A little more difficult, as you can see, but it's maintainable. Now, I'm gonna find the last balloon real quick. Found it. Okay, so lastly, extracurricular activity like a club or something. So we write that down. We have our last one. So we come out, try to balance them. Oh, and you drop one. You drop a few, right? Because once there's more things to focus on, there's less, you can give less attention to each one, which in turn makes it harder to balance. So, going off this, we have to figure out what goals and what ideas we have to prioritize, and which ones are less important. So obviously, family, that's a pretty big priority for everybody. School, another big priority for everybody. Friends, fairly big priority. And then sports. Sometimes this will have to get the short end of the stick, just for your very important ones. But you never know. Some people are good at balancing all four, all five, all six, and then some people struggle and can only balance school and family and throw friends in there a few times. But it all depends on the person. So now what I want you to do is take out the papers that I handed you earlier, and I want you to brainstorm a list of your goals for the semester, and list them 1 through 5, or 1 through however many you have in your priority level of that goal. My personal top 5 are 1, family, 2, sports, and I'd say 2, friends, 3, sports, 4, academics, and 5, just, free time. Sounds stupid, but I love my free time, love prioritizing, not having anything to do. So I want you guys to come up with your top 5, top 6, list them 1 through 5, and then when we're done, hand them back, and we'll talk about your goals, see which ones you want to prioritize the most. And then what's really cool about this is at the end of the semester, right? So since this is our first one, I'm letting you guys know, we're here from first week of the first quarter all the way to the last week of the second quarter. So half the year with you guys. It should be cool. And then at the end of that half of the year, we're gonna look at these back and see how many goals we achieved, how well we were able to maintain all those things. And throughout the year too, if you guys want to look back and see, oh, I want to see what I was doing to see how well I was maintaining and how well I was able to keep my priorities, and my lesser priorities, lesser important things, kind of off to the side so I could focus on what's up here the most rather than, what's down there. So, yeah, this was one of my favorite lessons definitely when I was doing Lincoln. I believe that you guys will definitely enjoy it too. So, yeah. And then, done with that, I would, before all of that, of course, call on a person to do the balloons because I'm not going to do it for them. They'll get to do it. They'll get to use the balloons. And then maybe call on one more person, see if they can balance it better. Get 4 to 6 balloons going, toss one in each, let them balance 3, and then I'm like, oh, here's another one. And then, oh, you're struggling a little bit, here's another one. And throughout that, I'll ask questions like, you can see that they're struggling more. This is when we have to figure out, which is a priority, which is not. Which is important to us, which is less important to us. Which ones are we able to let hit the ground because we don't prioritize, we don't care about them as much. Not saying we don't care about them at all, but which ones we don't care about as much. And then after that, have them write down their 5, and then questions for the end, like if someone's wondering what they can do to prioritize or to help prioritize a single goal or help focus on a single goal. I will, to the best of my ability, help them figure that out. Thank you.